welcome back to the channel, guys. If you are new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you follow me on Instagram, then you know you have seen this set up last year in December. Your girl is late doing it. I'm sorry, but let's jump into the video. All right, guys, so some of the footage got lost. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I still had it just on time lapse. So of me doing the orbs, which is probably the most important part, I apologize. I used 10-pound fishing line and double-sided tape from Amazon to put these orbs in position. I will leave the link for the double-sided tape that I purchased from Amazon in the description box. So I think I did my big oars first, then my little oars, or I was going back and forth. I don't know. I can't remember. But it wasn't really hard using the fishing line with the orbs. I think the hardest part is just trying to level the orbs and see like where you want to position them and keep stepping back. But other than that, it wasn't too hard. Right now, I still have, honestly, if I could have, I would have gotten rid of the latex altogether. This is what the client wanted, but I would have just did the whole thing orbs, probably more orbs from the ceiling, helium orbs on the side, and just did the whole thing decked out in orbs. But she wanted some latex as well, so I did that, included it at the bottom, and just kind of did it flooded with the orbs. It was still a nice touch to the overall design though as well, so I can't be mad at it. But I think an all orb design would have been really neat, just having it on the side coming from the ceiling, and then of course like over top of her head with the arches and stuff like that would have been nice. But I basically was just trying to do a design where the balloons were like coming out from one side, going down, kind of flooding out the bottom, just to tie it in with the overall overall look. And right now I'm doing my H method on the back for you guys, and I'm going to show you up close on what that looks like. Here I have my 260 in the middle, and then I just do balloons, sorry, not balloons, tape going around the sides to do the H method, and that's how that looked. And I believe I had 2 clusters at a time. Those are clusters of like 8 balloons, and then I'm just adding on some detail clusters around it and just finding ways to how to position them and stuff like that. I love a 2-color design because you don't have to think too much on placement. Another thing I did for attachments is I used 260s. I had black 260s, and I wrapped them around the pole and then add another 260 on that I can kind of loop through a balloon for security. So I did both methods for rig points for this design, which was pretty simple, pretty neat. I think the longest part took was the actual oars because you got to cut each piece and level it out and see how it looks. So that probably took the most time. And even on the front of the arches and on top, those were also double-sided tape that I used to attach those on the actual frame. And now I'm just finishing out, adding like clusters, sorry, not clusters, adding quads, and adding quads where I think will look nice to give it some definition, I guess, in the overall shape is what I was doing as well with this setup. Like right here, I'm just adding some to tie it into the back to make it look like it's really coming out from the arches. And then once we do all that, it's time to add on our 5 inches, our details. I usually add those on at the end. Also depending on the design though, but most of the time I add those on at the end after I finish shaping and I like the build. Then I do my details. That in floral I pretty much add on at the end. And this is the final setup, you guys. I had some more oars, so I kind of put them on the floor in the bed just to, you know, bring it in a little bit more. And then we added that neon sign. I believe we also used double-sided tape for the sign as well. The client had a custom sign made, so I just helped them hang it. And this is how everything turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please leave it in the description box. Don't forget to like though, you guys. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm, and your girl is trying to pay her bills. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.